Doors at night have to be shut. If you're here late at night, you've got to make sure that the doors are locked. There should be someone here with the keys, someone here from e-board. There shouldn't be excess paint left out or thrown away. Don't pour too much in your bucket so you have a whole bunch left over. If you have some left over, find some place to paint that stuff in the back of the set. Just get rid of that stuff so it can dry on a piece of wood. You shouldn't be pouring it down the drain or in the garbage can. Moving on to the table saw, only certain people should use the table saw. Anything that moves at 1,000 RPM or over 200, I mean, is pretty dangerous. The table saw is probably the most dangerous thing in there. Sometimes it'll suck you in, and you got to be careful. So, you know, make sure your hair doesn't flop in front of it, or your shirts or long sleeves. And check that blade too. If the blade's messed up, then you should replace that blade or not use it. You can tell the blade's messed up a lot of times if it's like dark black, if it smells burnt. If someone ran through screws and it's really dull, it'll kick back. Before I start, I always check the tightness of that blade. Sometimes somebody will stick a new blade on there or take an old one off. It doesn't really get tightened. And if you imagine a blade coming off while it's spinning that fast, I mean, man, that thing will eat you up, and it'll eat your friend up across the room, and it'll bounce around, and it'll probably, you know, it'll do some serious damage. Make sure that thing's tight. Make sure it's a good blade. Same thing with all the other tools. Drills. Teach people how to use the drills, how to use them efficiently. Most of the times it's drilling small holes and then screwing screws in holes. Shouldn't be too much more complicated than that. Try not to strip out the screws so you can get them out. What happens is you strip out screws, they stay in there, you whack them off, the wood gets reused later, and then the saw blade goes through a screw. Plus it's just a pain in the butt once you strip it, and you got to get back out of there. There should be 2 people on ladders. If someone's up on a ladder, there should be someone there holding the ladder. So if someone's on a ladder, someone hold that ladder for them. Only a few people should be in the light loft up there. If you go off of the beaten path up there, it's possible to fall through. Most of this concrete's a nice soft landing. But the chairs, if you land on the chairs, you'll probably land right in a chair upright sitting down. But if it was me, man, if you land on those chairs, it'd probably kill you in a very awkward way. So don't go off the beaten path up there. In fact, if you're not checked out up there, there's really no reason to be up there. And you have to get to these lights somehow to aim them, and you kind of lay down. But basically, when you're up there adjusting the light, lay down on your stomach, reach out. They're going to be hot. Use gloves. Don't lean out over it and get all, over that opening. You can fall out of there. You can actually fall through up there. So. Also, don't adjust lighting when there's people sitting down here. If someone's down there and you're adjusting lighting, let them know, just have them move. Teamwork goes without saying. Everybody protect each other. You should. If you see someone that needs help, just give them help. I talked a little bit about sight, sound, and smells. If you smell something that's burning, or you smell something that's weird, or you hear something like metal about to break, or wood about to break, or people about to break, those sounds like someone's about to pop up ligament. Okay, so let me touch on one other thing since I noticed it. The piano's not a workbench. Don't let people work on the piano. The old piano had a big cut in it from somebody using a carpet knife or something on it, cut the top of it. It really should be covered now. In fact, if you ever notice it's not covered, go ahead and cover it. The cover shouldn't be on the ground. The cover should be up somewhere so it doesn't get dust and crap all over it, because what happens is the dust gets on the inside, the soft inside of it, then you put it on there, and then you pull it off, and it scratches the finish. There shouldn't be drinks up on that piano. There shouldn't be backpacks up there. There shouldn't be laptops. Well, there shouldn't be anything up there, especially drinks and set stuff. Paint would be horrible. and they're all gonna laugh at you.